Greetings. Just wanted to make a little video to kind of display things, so to speak. Life is an ever-changing edifice. You never know which direction or way that things are gonna go. I'm a very fucking high-intensity person, usually most all times. Even if I appear super calm, really it's just me swallowing all that energy to just stand there like a stone statue. Super aware of everything. I see through into you, into myself, and all those areas and aspects and places that we wish to hide, never discuss. I can tell when I get into people's areas of discomfort. And likewise, when another comes against me to attack me, my usual notion is I never like to destroy another, but I will show that I understand and see enough about them of saying, hey, you're attacking me about this piece out here, but what about this bigger piece that exists within? And it's like, I really don't have this vindictiveness. I don't want to destroy you. I see that in you, and you see this little thing in me. Can we get past that? Can we get to a deeper realm where we can come together in peace? And that's a tough spot. Not everybody's willing to do that. That's why I don't have a good relationship with my family. You know, they're willing to judge you from the external. And it's like, hold on, you're picking up on this little minute gnat of an external. Yet here's this big ass fucking within yourself. And I see it because they're inside of me too. You know, I bleed. I bleed no differently than you do. But why are you going to protect those fucking broken depths of the heart upon myself? I'm not going to just lay down and take it. I'm going to stand up for myself. And most people don't like that. A lot of people don't understand that. You know, I get called too intelligent for my own good. But I see clearly what's going on. And from the flip side of where I'm getting judged, what these people don't understand, of course I have to listen to music, so I'm flipping back to restart my song. Because I love replaying songs if I find a good one that gets me in the zone. Anyways. I understand the nature of the heart. And that's what I want to be. The heart's the only thing that matters. Love. And so much pain happens within love. We want to cover that. And we develop so many filters that when we look outwards, we're in this realm of judgment. And people are like, oh, whatever. Like, I'm a very open, understanding person, but I still have my judgments. We all have our judgment. And sometimes I wish people could look beyond the facade of picking up on these external elements, and rather than attacking that, it's like you can't cast shame upon another individual. That doesn't work. If you cast shame upon somebody saying, shame on you, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna drive somebody down to a place that they have to defend themselves. You know, I had to grow an extremely tough exterior to survive. Life is not easy. It beats us up. And just when you think you've been the lowest of the lows, it's there to give you another kick further down. But no matter how far I've been kicked down, the heart's always remained. So stripping away the aggressive side, love. Love's the only thing that truly made sense of anything. Yet love is a challenging thing, because when we think of love, we think of our connections with another. And 9 times out of 10, those things we bury deeply within and never reveal to another. We internalize that pain and project that pain upon another. So all of a sudden, when somebody attacks you, there you are, ready to dismantle this person. And it's like, wait a second, can we step away? And that's where I like to express things of like, look, what you're triggering within me right now reflects this. But underneath it all, here I am in these deeper, still waters, and I would love to get to know you there. And it's not possible with everybody, and not everybody's gonna end up meeting you. Again, I'm having to restart this song, because it's only a 4-minute song. Yeah, so you want to get to those matters with the heart. Life is temporary. You can achieve a lot. I've lived vicariously. I've read a bazillion fucking books. I've watched a bazillion things. And I've lived my own life enough to know that, we can achieve anything we put our minds to. As long as our mind and heart aligns, there it is, Even when I listened to the military, I fucking hated it. I have funny stories to tell about that. But I achieved a lot while I was in, and got awards and accolades and ribbons and so on and so forth. And sometimes I like to brag and gloat about it, but ultimately, at the end of the day, what the fuck did that mean? There's been many fucking great warriors throughout time, and it means nothing. You can say, wow, look what I've done. I've built this empire. I've established this kingdom. You could be whether president, king, whatever you want to. The fuck does that mean? It means shit. We all die. And at the end, well, did it mean anything at all? So that's why I've never really been too entirely enticed by the world. And a lot of times I kind of sit back watching. And a lot of times people pass by and challenge, saying like, hey, why aren't you greater? And I'm like, you want to see greatness? Watch this. But I still feel left alone and empty within. I've never found that connection within family because those people just don't fucking understand. It's like my dad just wasting his life away chasing money and being a fucking multi-millionaire. What the fuck does that shit mean? 79 years old? He'll be dead soon. But I can't overlook that abuse of the past. I can't look those times where he fucking beat my ass. I can't look over the times when he fucking spit on my face and disgraced me and left me to hate myself and all that deeper resentment. And those things still haunt me. And it affects a lot of things because I have issues with men. I have a few close men friends, or men friends, friends that are men. But I've never been able to open up the heart in those regards. But when it comes to women, I find it much easier to let loose, to be the protector, to be a provider. Again, hold on, I gotta start the song over. I know I said the song was 4 minutes long, but, like the last 30, 40 seconds, it's like, a little winds down, and it's actually just an instrumental I'm listening to, but yeah, I have to start it over. The point is, I have so much within to offer. But if I don't have love and connectivity and receptivity and relating to those deeper depths within, then I have nothing. It's like a locomotive being robbed of its steam. Without steam, that locomotive isn't going to build. But once the fire is there, bam, it just carries on. And I realize how I come across. I'm very fucking intense. I have a rigid exterior. I keep most people far away from me. But underneath it all, I have an extremely caring, loving, and understanding heart. And I see through into those depths just as much as I see into my own. And that's where I want to connect through. So though I may not receive that from family, it's like I have to stay focused on the inner space. Because if I stay focused on that pain, I'm only going to beat my own face into obliteration and destruction. I'm not past my demons. I'm not past my hurt and pains. We like to pretend that we're healed. What is healed? Life comes along and washes an even greater catastrophe upon ourselves. But I do believe that we can grow through it all. I do believe that no matter what meets us, we have deeper roots within the realms of love. And inwardly, we can find a strength that transcends anything. And I realize I'm not always going to be seen, and that's okay. I realize a lot of the times it's just going to be passing whims. And though I might see into somebody else, I don't expect them to see into me. And that's okay. Can we make peace with our hurts and resentments? And though I may word it as demons, hold on, I'm just restarting the song again. And though I may word it as demons, when you tap into those hurt spaces, and rather than lying down in the pain and the misery, but allow that inner fire to burn as a passionate, raging inferno to take you beyond and through the things that you may not want to do, you can achieve the impossible. And I realize what it is to be human, and see, that's the whole thing. I accept humanity. I don't have the realms most people do. In that I'm not going to say, oh, that's grotesque and this over here is beautiful. I can always understand and relate, and though I might not always agree, I can see why. I can see the whys. So I never jump on the bandwagon. And that same deeper love is there for everyone. Not everyone is willing to receive that. But when those people do cross paths that are willing to receive this in depths, it's beautiful. It's like, hey, here we are. We've survived all of this. Life has tried to grade us down. We may not love ourselves. We may wish things were different. But we're carrying on. And we will endure. Or rather, endure. So no matter what, know you have a friend in myself. I'm here for you. Because if it wasn't for you, I would have no purpose. I can't be here only for myself. You know, I've closed myself off before. There's no hope or joy in the self. We have gifts to give. And it is true. It is better to give than receive. So I love you. Whoever you may be. And you don't even have to love me. It's okay. But carry on.